Are we golden there, buddy?
Hey Tyson, how's it going?
Good, you?
Good. Do you have your phone connected to the recorder?
I actually have my phone. Yeah, I have to manually connect it with the cord because for some reason I cannot connect with this little
Okay.
blue.
But
But
I
we're
will
connected.
call it in and we will see how the sound works.
All right, sounds good, man.
I'll call you right now. Why in the world would my phone want to update now? Never fail.
That's how it was with Zoom. I was doing a quick Zoom update before we came on.
That is just the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, well, I got you here. Sounds all right to me.
All right, it sounds okay on the your headphones, Tyson?
Yes, it does. Yeah,
Right.
for sure. You betcha. No, sounds
Well,
great.
how was last night, man? I mean, other than our Alberta hockey teams being absolute trash, which is just becoming prototypical, how was your night?
Oh, other than that, it was fantastic. Worst part was I wasted 2.5 hours of my life watching the Edmonton Oilers. That I
I
will,
did. Luckily, my Flames play late at night. I only had to waste one period of watching that, and then I went to bed.
I will never get those 2.5 hours back, unfortunately.
No,
Like,
you won't. I'll assure you, those hours are gone.
brutal. But after that, the call-in show was tremendous. Oh
Oh,
man,
yep.
I get more kick out of a call-in show than I do out of watching the team play these days. So
That's kind of how the Riders were for me this year. Oh my God, some of those games afterwards, listening to those guys call in was just like, oh my God, yeah,
brutal, brutal.
brutal, yeah. All right, so we got the podcast rolling. We're alive on YouTube. Life is good, Tyson. We're doing our picks today
You
because
bet it. I can't
it's
wait, man.
American Thanksgiving. So to all of our buddies down south, any listeners, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Enjoy that turkey.
Happy turkey turducken. Remember Fox, John
Turducken.
Madden, John Madden, and who was his partner back then? Old feller. Uh, Great
Can't remember,
announcer.
but
But
I
anyways,
I'm
Fox
not a
Sports.
turducken fan.
Fox Sports always had the turducken. I hate duck. Uh, I would sooner have a turbeefin or a
Yeah.
turparkin or something like
Stuff
that.
a turkey and a cow and give me a brisket. Yeah.
Yeah, but turducken, not my thing. Duck, goose, not my thing. Sorry.
Yeah, no, give me chicken and turkey all day long.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
But
But
today I know today you're busy. You've got some stuff. You're going to the pep rally, then
oh
you're
man,
off on a big road trip for some
yeah,
provincial volleyball starting tomorrow.
I
So
can't.
yes, it's going to be awesome. So that means there is three games today, which is awesome, which I'll keep you all posted on. But
Yeah.
let's go through today's games. I think today's games are all games we're gonna probably make picks on.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go through them. I got Detroit at Green Bay at Detroit. Sorry,
Yep,
that's the early bird game this morning.
11:30.
You betcha. Great day to be a football fan, eh? On a weekday,
Oh,
10:30, a game starts. How can it get better than that?
you know what? I brought the TV to work and I'm throwing it on. It'll be on today. I've never been able to watch sports at work, so we brought it for golf. But for Thanksgiving, we get to watch two football games while I work today, especially with Donnie ditching out. I need something.
Great day. Maybe the NFL should do this, like have a game every day of the week.
That would be pretty cool, man. It'd be hard to schedule with making sure everyone gets enough rest, though. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Rest. They're getting injured anyways. Why do we need rest?
That's true. They're getting 6, 7 months off at a time with broken Achilles and stuff. So
Okay,
yes,
second game of the day. Washington is at Dallas, and
yep,
then
that one's like a 3:30 game, I think.
yeah, 2:30 our time. I think
Okay.
he's calling Eastern times, and then the nightcap will be. Actually, this is totally cool. The nightcap is San Francisco at Seattle, but I did not realize tomorrow Miami is at New York Jets at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't see that either. I got to add that to my list. Miami is at the Jets.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That it. Hey, Thank you, God. Like that was a quick prayer answered.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, totally, totally.
All right, well,
So
there's another pick for sure.
yeah, okay. The rest of the games this week. New Orleans is at Atlanta. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Geez, do you trust Pittsburgh? Like them bastards.
No, those bastards. Pittsburgh is not at Cincinnati, are they? Yeah, they are. They are at the Bengals. That's right. If they could both lose for me, that would be great.
Tie. A tie. Okay, Jacksonville's at Houston. Big game. Big game.
That's a big one. Yeah.
Yep. Tampa at Indy. New England's at New York Giants. What a snooze fest that
Oh,
is.
that's gonna be bad. Yeah. So is the Rams Cardinals.
Yeah. Carolina's at Tennessee. Another snooze fest.
Another snoozer. Yeah.
Yeah. LA Rams at Arizona, like you said, terrible snooze. Cleveland at Denver, kind of intriguing.
It'll be intriguing. Yeah. Denver's won 5 straight or something crazy like that. So
yeah, they were 0-5. They were 0-5. We wrote them off, and here they are. Kansas City at Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas!
For those games, like Kansas City will win that. They're not the same team they used to be. I think they are slowly going down with their eliteness. This is going to be the last year of it without making some changes, in my opinion.
I agree.
But the Raiders always play them tough. They hate each other. That's like the Ravens Steelers mix there. So that'll be a good game, but I'm going with the Chiefs on that one.
Yeah. Buffalo is at Philly.
Yes, sir. That'll be a good game. If Josh Allen shows up, it'll make for good entertainment. If not, the Eagles will have him for dinner.
Yeah, Baltimore is at the Chargers. Another kind of snooze fest because I think Baltimore is going to walk the Chargers.
I know you do, but my Ravens, every time I think that, it's like, oh shit, we lost by a field goal with the last second. I don't understand what you idiots are doing. So I hope you're right.
Well, the Chargers absolutely need that game, but
that's what I'm afraid of. They have no choice, and the Ravens might take them lightly because they've done it 3 times this year where they took people lightly and lost by a field goal at the end of the game and broke little Josh's heart. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sold on that one.
No problem, man. No problem.
No problem. All right, I like it.
Okay, Chicago is at Minnesota.
And Dobbs needs a win there, so that's a big one for Minnesota. Not so much for Chicago. They're toast.
And what a shitty night game for Monday night. Like
wow. Horrible prime time.
Yeah, it is. Horrible.
It's a lot, Goodell. So let's make some.
Your Baltimore game's a primetime game too, so that's all right. Sunday night.
Yeah, it is. It's good for me. I still won't get to watch, I don't think. Son of a bitch. I'll get to watch maybe the last half. I'll be gone at hockey, but.
Are you pole dancing again this Sunday?
Yeah, actually, we had to reinforce the pole between all the briskets. I'm getting a little hefty, but I'm gonna attempt it. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You go, man. You go.
Yeah. I've been stretching all morning getting ready for this, so we'll see. I'll send you video footage. You're welcome.
For the people listening out there, he's been stretching his pole all morning. Like,
stretching my legs and my arms.
Sorry.
So I don't hurt myself while rotating on the pole.
Oh, I totally misunderstood.
Son of a bitch. Leave it to Tyson. Foolish. All right, let's make some picks. We got it out there. Yeah. Let's start with today. There's no upset in Detroit. Detroit is going to dismantle the Packers at home.
I agree.
I also think the Cowboys are going to win at home. They're never trustworthy. I'm always skeptical, but Washington sucks.
Historically, too, Dallas plays well on Thanksgiving.
They like turkey, hey?
They like turkey. If you go back through the history, Dallas generally has a 90% win percentage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going with those two then.
So they're losing definitely once we pick them today.
Yeah, exactly. So they're toast once we pick them. Yeah. And then I got to go with the Niners. The Seahawks just aren't good enough. Niners are now healthy-ish. They got their receiving core back.
Except their safety is out for the season.
That's right, their defense. But I'm not worried about the Seahawks offense, especially with a banged up Geno. I'm going to go Niners, and then after that, I don't know, man. Which one? I was going to take Chiefs over Raiders as a pick.
That is a safe one. We gotta. If we learned anything from last weekend,
we gotta have a bunch of safe in there.
A safe, whether the odds are not good or whether the payout isn't very good or not. The safe games is the way to go, I think.
Yeah, you got to have a couple upsets, obviously, but you can't pick. Like last week, we had kind of four that were the other way.
So,
And
not that I want to pick this game. I'm just curious. What are the odds on the Pittsburgh Cincinnati game now that Cincinnati has no quarterback?
well, let me check. Let me pull it up.
Just out of curiosity.
Absolutely. And you can still hear me good, Tyson?
100%, man.
All right. So let's go to Sports Select and let's take a look at that one there.
I'm just curious because that is a that should have changed quite a bit since Burrow's been out, right?
You would think so. Yep.
Yep.
Here, all right. Just loading it up. Sports Select. All right.
So we got 5 picked already. Am I correct?
We have 1, 2, 3 Chiefs. Which one would be the fifth one?
Oh, I forgot. We didn't pick the Jets game, but
No, but then we gotta pick that one. We gotta go
Miami is a stench.
Yeah, we gotta go Miami on that one. All right. So
Yeah, that's a pretty much a no-brainer. Miami's gonna clean house.
Sports Select. All right, NFL. Okay. Well, Detroit, of course, is only at 1.42 to pick them to win, so that makes sense.
That's
Cowboys are 1.21 to pick them, and then the Niners are 1.5 to pick them.
yeah, that's still good. Them are good picks.
Makes total sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, why would you make a pick if you don't believe the team's actually going to win?
Yeah, it's very true. I mean, we could do point spread and stuff, but it's not.
I'm not smart enough for that. I'm not smart enough.
Yeah, me neither. We're definitely going to go Miami with a 1.37. Sadly,
Chiefs.
there
So
we go.
5. We got 5 then.
So there we go. And we wanted to know the Bengals, Steelers, right?
I'm just curious, yeah, what the
Okay.
payout is for Cincinnati having no Joe Burrow.
Cincinnati would be 2.8 compared to Pittsburgh at 2.2.
Really?
Yeah. So
I
Steelers
don't
are favored, but not by much.
Yeah, I don't know.
And are you thinking the Giants beat the Patriots at home? The Patriots are garbage. That's a 3-point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good for that.
Okay, let me write that one down.
I think the Giants are a better football team than the Patriots.
They are, and I like that new quarterback story, to be honest.
Yes, that's okay.
So,
you know what?
What's up, Tyson?
What do we got? 6 now.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks, I think, so far.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
5.
The scary thing is I'm just looking at the other games. They're garbage games, but both teams are garbage.
Yeah. I it's a really hard week for that, man. Honestly. Yeah.
Like Minnesota should take Chicago on Monday night, but I don't know. Tennessee, Carolina, how do you possibly pick that game?
Holy moly. Yeah, like the best odds right here are taking the Chargers over the Ravens, taking the Bills over the Eagles, Vegas over the Chiefs for sure. Cleveland over Denver, but even the Denver, if we take Denver, which I believe they're going to win because it's in Denver, that's a 2.2. That's not terrible.
No. You think they're going to beat Cleveland's defense scares me a bit.
They're so good. Their defense is fantastic. That would be, if we took Cleveland, it would be a bigger bet. It'd be 2.8.
Yeah.
Their little quarterback has been doing all right.
Yeah, I know.
Arizona over the Rams is a good spread. Cincinnati 2.8. And Cincinnati's at home, and the Steelers' offense is terrible.
It is, but I'm afraid the Steelers are going to win that one. Actually.
Oh yeah. They might screw us. Tampa Bay over Indy's not a bad spread. We could take the Bucks. They need to win.
Yes. What? Okay, let's go with the Bucks.
Okay, that's a 2.9 spread. That takes us from like winning $50 to 150.
Yes, Jesus. I'm
So
getting my wallet out. I'm going to start counting what I can spend.
yeah, I don't know if you want to start doing that yet.
Oh, of course I do because I'm 1,500 down from last week.
That's true. We kind of need this. Yeah. Um, we could like Carolina to win would be a good one. The Jacksonville game is nothing. They're even. Um,
You know,
the Carolina sucks.
Carolina to win, but will Carolina win at
I
Tennessee?
know. I know. Tennessee's terrible, but so is Carolina.
Yeah, yeah. What about did we pick Minnesota, Chicago?
Nope. Let me go to Monday Nighter. All
Because
right.
Minnesota has to have that game too.
But that helps. That brings us up to 7 picks and $307. Last week we were, but that's only on a $5 bet. We'll double that bet here in a minute.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We got one more game. That's 7. We need 8.
Ooh, buddy. I don't know. What are you thinking here? Like I don't like the Arizona LA and the Tennessee Carolina, like that is a tough pick. Tough.
Oh, it is, man. Like I said, we could pick Cleveland and roll on the Browns.
Oh.
That's a good odds.
I'm thinking we break our rules and pick Baltimore, but
oh my God, I'd be more comfortable with the damn with your damn Eagles, to be honest with you. But if we take Baltimore, it's only 1.8.
Okay.
And same with Philly. Philly and Baltimore are both 1.8 because they're favored so heavily.
Yeah, that's nothing game.
And Kansas City's only 1.4.
Yeah, let's pick the Cleveland Browns to have the rookie quarterback go into Denver.
Okay, and let the defense run a roost on Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Cleveland's defense.
Let's do it.
That.
That changes.
Cleveland changes 3.
Everything.
Oh, I bet it does.
Yeah, that changes absolutely everything. That changes. We were about to make $300 on a $5 bet.
Yeah.
To $1,700 on a $10 bet.
Oh, hey, right on.
We're get half our money back.
Halfway recovering our losses from last week. Or are you more content on Russell Wilson? Like Cleveland's good.
Their defense is so good. I don't know. Like, I do think offensively now, them Broncos are better. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
But that defense of Cleveland, if they stay healthy, they get at the quarterback. Their back end is good. They don't allow much. And their running game is still great, even with a rookie quarterback. Their running game is great.
Myles Garrett, the sack master of the league.
Yeah, he's a tank.
Leads the league in sacks, yeah.
Nope, I'm cool with this. I'll generate my code right now, and I'll email it to myself, and then I'll take it in this morning before the first game.
Yeah, well, don't do what I did last week. I had to go to Maple Creek twice.
Well, that's kind of on them as well. Like, I mean, they should know.
Yeah.
Good God.
What happened was the odds, and first time me doing Sports Select, right?
Odds changed.
Odds changed, so then the printout you have to accept and reprint.
Yes.
And they just give me the printout.
I mean, that's up to them. Be like, they should have been like, this is no ticket. You got nothing. If you want to buy something, like that's.
Wouldn't that have been a bitch if we'd have won and had no ticket?
Well, sadly we didn't win, but luckily I guess we didn't win either. So
hey, we'd have owned Pioneer Co-op, me and you.
Yeah, $3,500. We might have owned Richardson, everything.
Yeah. That would have been great.
All right, I've got it produced, so we're good to go.
The picks are in. So
the picks are in, baby.
Big day today, and this agony of this pick could last until Monday night. Oh my God.
Oh, it could. It definitely could.
Either that or we're out.
And we didn't take the Giants over the Pats, did we? No, we didn't. I don't think so.
That would have been a good pick too. Maybe we should change one.
Nope, too late.
Too late. Okay.
No, I like our picks.
Do you?
I do.
Giants over the Pats.
But Giants over the. It really wasn't anything. It was like a 2 and a 2.1.
Yeah. So. Okay, well, let's stick with it. Actually, the Pats are due too. Like, it's not that the Giants are stellar either.
Yeah, no, they're terrible. They're both terrible, but that's okay.
And that Jacksonville-Houston game, I don't know. That's a toss-up either way, if you ask me.
Yeah, agreed. This week is actually full of dog shit. Like honestly, for picking, like Jags and Texans, they're both up there. That's going to be tough because the Jags need it, and the Texans are awesome, and the Jags can be awesome. They've got the potential. Then you've got Steelers, Bengals, just two horrible quarterbacks at this point in time. That's going to be a slugfest, ugly, ugly trench game. I have a feeling. Panthers, Titans. Well, my good God, like that is just Saints, Falcons. My good God. Bucks, Colts. My good God. Like, go down the list. Pats and Giants. Holy shit. Well, thank God I'm at a hockey tournament Sunday. Like, this isn't worth being there.
Yeah,
Browns and Broncos might be good. There's a chance, but it sounds pretty shitty on paper. Rams, Cardinals. Like, holy hell. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. I'll swallow a pill, whatever you need me to do. Now, Bills, Eagles. Awesome.
maybe
Chiefs,
Cody
Raiders.
Fajardo could.
What's that?
Maybe Cody Fajardo could be a starting quarterback for one of these
Yeah,
guys.
he
Great
could throw
player.
enough interceptions to give up some points, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm sure. Like you got to be thinking now, to be quite honest with you, that the way the league is going, hey, why not, man? I could make like $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear? Yeah, this
Oh.
is some interesting news. Kelly from the Toronto Argonauts is possibly opting out. He's got a clause in his contract. He signed a new 3-year deal. But he
Okay.
has a clause in there that he can go try out for NFL teams. And it is highly likely that he's going to get a shot with a few NFL teams.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Crazy.
that is kind of cool.
That surprises me after the East semifinal there, East final. Holy Jesus.
He was pretty brutal.
His year was awesome. He had a great year. Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know if we talked about this the other night, but Buck Pierce, one of the finalists.
Yeah.
That's when Rough Rider head coach job.
And I read a thing last night.
Yeah. Yeah. And what did it say?
It said that he is a finalist along with Milanovic.
Yeah.
And there's one other unnamed guy, is what it said. So who knows who that could be?
I think it's the guy from Calgary who has Saskatchewan ties, that coordinator.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah. They never named him. So it absolutely could be. Yep. And
hopefully
they said that
Henry Burris.
Yo, you know what? I would love him to come be our offensive coordinator. Get Buck Pierce as the head coach and bring in Henry, two battling quarterbacks, you know. I think our offense would just be unbelievable. And they did say the one thing that I don't know if we'd benefit from it, but they said the receiving core, they absolutely love Buck Pierce. And there would be guys that would want to move to follow him. Like, I don't know if we need everybody. We could take Oliveira, though. We'd like him.
He's a free agent. I did not know he is a free agent.
Yeah. They talked about him last night.
Yeah, if you bring Buck Pierce over, is there a chance that Brady...
There would be an outside chance. There would be. You bet. Because players like playing for certain coaches. Remember when Chris Jones, before he went down to the NFL the first time and he bounced around? Guys moved with him. The defense guys, they wanted to play for him.
Jefferson was one of them.
Oh, yeah. Damn it, Jefferson left, and we've been shit ever since he left, you bum. But now you're a loser, so eat it.
Yeah, and you know what? He is also a free agent. Actually, Winnipeg, CFL, every team's got like 30 free agents.
They can't afford real contracts. You know, it's so every year's such a change. And that's what makes CFL kind of crazy. And what makes the last 4 years for Winnipeg kind of crazy that they stuck it through. But I'm glad they only won 2 out of the 4 of those bunch of bums. But also Willie, Willie's now 5 years older than he was when he was the tank for us. I mean, if you get him for a good deal, that's great, but I sure wouldn't want to go out and risk the farm to pick him up now.
No, and actually, so we still need a quarterback, if you ask me. And so Zach Calero,
I'd like to develop Jake Moore, to be honest. I don't want to cast him out. But I'd love a real starter. I don't think Trevor Harris is tough enough to last the season, let's be honest.
So here's a guy to come in for you. I read an article yesterday on 3 Down Nation. Great website, by the way. And they were talking about Drew Brown out of Winnipeg, the 3rd stringer.
Okay.
And Buck Pierce feels that he is ready to start and could be a starter anywhere in the league and huge upside. So he's a free agent. I'm bringing him in.
If a quarterback says it, generally quarterbacks know.
Yep.
I would trust him. Come on, Buck, come on over and bring Brown with you.
Yes, because I mean we have room for Jake and him
Oh, are
if
you
need be.
absolutely let him
'Cause-
slug it out? That's how you get the best product. It never
yeah,
works when you don't have any competition with a young quarterback.
no, and we don't have anybody behind Dolegala now. Like them other guys can go; they're no good. Uh,
Yeah. Well,
Pipkin,
you know what? I have a feeling that Mason Fine could have done better. We didn't have an offensive line. Like our poor quarterbacks were destined to fail regardless.
yeah,
It just ended up being Jake's game because he wasn't losing it for us. He never won anything, but he didn't lose it for us, and he
yeah,
stayed healthy enough. So that's why it ended up his team. Mason got hurt. Jake came in, won a couple at that point, and then that was the end of our season after that. Um, but yeah, I'd like to see Jake stay just to give him another year of development and see where it goes. But I would love to have a fight and have some rookie that's in there that can
Well,
give
can
him
you
some push.
imagine? We even if we keep Dolegala, we get in Brown. If we could get a Brady Oliveira or a Dedrick Mills or a
Yeah,
Kadeem Carey, all three of those running backs,
those are all free agents.
all free agents, including our own
Yeah,
Morrow. But I'm taking those three over
me
Morrow.
too. They're game breakers, and those guys take a lot of pressure off quarterback.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm taking those. Winnipeg's entire O line is basically free agents.
Oh, that's
Patrick
rough.
Neufeld. Patrick Neufeld, the Regina kid. Come on down. Come on home.
Oh man, when he signed there, I was like, "You dick." That'd be like me getting a contract for the damn Oilers. I just couldn't do it. It isn't in my blood. My blood
I
don't bleed blue.
actually I'm thinking the way they're playing, I'm thinking you could get a contract with the Oilers, so be careful what you wish for.
No, Josh, we'll give you $500,000. Yes, but it's my soul. It's my soul. I can't do it.
I'm thinking you can do better than Skinner and Picard right now, man.
Oh man, I feel for him. Like I watched there was some highlights last night, and like I said, I am not an Oiler fan. You know that. When they're not doing good, it makes me happy because my Flames are supposed to suck. So for me, it's like, meh, kind of assumed it. But man, you could see Skinner through his helmet, and it's like almost like a helpless look. I don't understand. Like it's confusion. It's like nobody knows what's going on. Like
You know?
we're not supposed to be here. This is not where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And man, it's it's not good to see, even as a hater of the team, because I'm a Flames fan, so
Yeah.
naturally I'm like, damn, like there's something wrong. Like this is not normal. Like
Oh,
it's one thing when your team sucks for years and the Oilers were so bad when they were doing the getting all the firsts and whatnot and rebuilding for like 7 centuries. That was fantastic. Oh, did I enjoy that? My Flames were
I,
never good, but they were always middle of the pack. And watching
yeah.
the Oilers just suck, just suck, just suck. And then now they're supposed to be good. And I'm like, okay, suck this year, suck. And then when they do, it's like, God, I kind of feel bad for them. These are all talented, awesome dudes, and they just can't figure it out. And it's actually
I,
painful to see for some of them.
I want to run a couple things by you about the Oilers, just out of curiosity, because you're on the opposite side of the spectrum. So I've been playing GM over the last couple of days, and I have come up with a trade scenario. But before we get to that, have you ever seen in any other sport, and this is a first for me, a team favored to do so well in a season and be like so bad the opposite direction?
Not There was a few teams because they actually talked about that 2 nights ago, but they it was not on Sports Center. It was down on ESPN. Now that I got the American stuff,
Yeah,
um, but it was Sean Avery.
yeah,
Yeah, so Sean Avery wearing his Happy Dad beer shirt, and it was a podcast, but they played that link on the ESPN whatever, and
yeah.
he said, I've never seen it. He said in any sport, there was a basketball team that was favored to be first one year back in the '90s or '80s, but they got plagued with massive injuries and it fell apart. They said, but the Oilers haven't been plagued with a ton of injuries. He said, so no, in his opinion and in mine, no, I've never seen it ever.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. But anyways, I came up with a trade to shake things up in Edmonton.
Okay, go for it. Throw it by me.
See what you think. Okay, here we go. To the New York Islanders. Leon Draisaitl, Evan Bouchard, Ryan McLeod, and Jack Campbell. Four
Okay.
guys. Okay. Coming back to the Oilers, Matt Barzal, Shad Mayfield, big 6'5" defenseman, Ilya Sorokin, the goaltender. And of course, we would have to retain to make this work because I went through the cap thing on the internet. We'd have to retain 2 million of Campbell's salary, and the salaries are a wash. Then everybody's covered. Gets a defenseman.
I think it would be a good deal for the Oilers in the fact that Sorokin right there is a game changer to me. Barzal's awesome. I like him.
Yeah.
I love Draisaitl too, though. So that one there is kind of no problem for me, but it's the Sorokin part of that deal that is the absolute, and that big D man.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Even though the big names are the biggest part of that trade, those two pieces right there are positive to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it for the Oilers. Like,
and it would shake the shit out of the room.
Yeah, it would. The Islanders need offense.
Yeah.
So Evan Bouchard, maybe, because they have a stable of defensemen that are
and he's not going to help on the defense. He's going to help on the offense.
Yeah, exactly. Leon Draisaitl, I don't know, like, if we can afford him after he.
Yeah, and even for him, he might need a new place. He maybe isn't feeling. He's not feeling the same way. It looks like he's not.
No, exactly.
Without McDavid healthy, it looks like he's struggling a bit. So maybe it wouldn't hurt to throw him in a new environment, No,
exactly. And Barzal and Sorokin are signed long term. So you take that out of the equation as well. You're allowing New York to sign Draisaitl long term.
You bet.
And here's the thing, and I listened to this talk show. I talked to you about it earlier in the show last night. Everyone wants something to be done, but no one wants to make a drastic move. And I don't think you can change. If you're going to do like tweaking of third liners and stuff like that, this season isn't going to change at all.
Agreed.
We're going into next season or the off season to make changes then, but don't bitch about how this season's going if you're not willing to make a drastic change.
That's right. And my issue is I think the drastic change needs to be made because every year you have Connor McDavid is another year that kid gets a little bit older and a chance that someone else could take him out and do something dirty. You got to win with him, man. You've got the best player in the world, hands down, not even close.
Yeah.
And you got to build something around him. And they did build it, but for some reason the cookies have crumbled a bit. Like you said, there could be something we don't know anything about inside that dressing room. But that dressing room needs a drastic wake me up, a little fire in the middle of the shop there. And I would be all for it, Tyson. I would, just like I would be for my Flames. I'd love a huge shakeup. Get rid of all the vets and pull in all rookies. We could lose 20 straight. I'd still be for it.
Yeah. Well, I like Matt Barzal because you're still gonna have offense. Like Matt Barzal.
Barzal's awesome.
Yeah.
And you throw him with some offensive guys like Kane, Nuge, and McDavid, he's gonna be better.
Yeah. So you lose the second centerman in Draisaitl, but he's not playing center anymore. Anyways, he's playing on McDavid's side. So throw Barzal on McDavid's side. Draisaitl can go play center or wing for the Islanders. And I like Draisaitl. I really do.
Yeah, I do too. You know that. I love him.
Yeah.
But
I'm to the point where the Oilers have to make a drastic change if we're going to get any change. And I think it's a dressing room issue 100%. Somebody slept with somebody else. And it always comes down to that or something to that equivalency happened.
Someone's wife is fighting with someone else's wife, and it's caused turmoil. Like shit goes on. I know we blame it all on the women, but hell, we're men. It's what we do. It's the woman's fault. Come on.
Well, guys will fight it out and it'll be over with. But it's something more, and that dressing room is split. It is 100% split.
Yeah, it cost a winning coach a job already, and you know what's next. So
yeah. But anyways, that's my proposal because I've been thinking a lot these last days, and it can't be just a small tweak. It's got to be something significant.
I agree. Last night I was happy with another struggling team there. The Blue Jackets. Laney got benched his first time ever, or Laine, whatever. What's his last name?
Patrick Laine.
Man, he was awesome last night. Holy shit, did that light a fire under him? He was lighting it up. Like he was playing rough, and he scored one or two really nice goals and had an assist. And it was totally the back to the old guy. That's what he needed. Get your ass benched. You're playing or you're not playing. I don't care what we pay you. I love that.
Why do these guys have to get to that stage?
I know. They get complacent. That money, Tyson, it's the money.
It is.
The damn money. It says it in the Bible. If it says in the Bible, we should trust that money is the root of all evil. You only need enough to get what you need.
Yeah.
After that, it creates problems. It really does. Even from, because these athletes, you got to remember, there's more coming from the outside in pressure than they've ever had because of the money. I guarantee you, every guy that signed a $250 million contract, NFL, NBA, wherever, his pressure load is quadrupled to times 100. Every uncle that's dying or wives need this, they've never been able to go to him for anything before. Now they're getting letters, emails, texts. I know it's just pennies to you, but man, $10,000, that's all we need. We just, our sewer back up, our insurance didn't cover it, this, that, like all these scenarios, they're all happening.
Who's
making the big bucks?
Got the least stress of all quarterbacks in the NFL? Brock Purdy, because he's on his rookie contract.
Dude, he can't even afford rent right now. He's having to room with an offensive lineman because he said he cannot afford rent in San Francisco.
But what he probably is going to have, this will be the least stress he ever has financially.
So, Lamar Jackson per minute makes the most in the NFL. That's just the way his contract works. He's not the highest. Joey Burrow is higher paid.
Is that minutes
overall.
per play?
What's that?
Is that minutes
per? That's right.
Yeah, because Jackson's usually hurt, so that's
No, it's per play as if he makes the whole season, and he's not injury prone. I proved it to you last week, you dick, you bastard, you quarterback hater. So he makes what Brock Purdy makes in a season.
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson makes in 11 minutes of playing.
Wow.
And Jalen Hurts makes in 13 minutes in playing. Joe Burrow makes in 14 minutes in playing. 19 minutes of playing for Justin Herbert, and they went through the top 8 quarterbacks paid.
Yeah.
And out of the top 8, the one was like 40 minutes of playing. And it's like, and that's what Brock Purdy makes for an entire season. These guys make every 11 minutes of a quarter and 12 minutes, 14, 18, 19, 40. That's insane.
That is. And I don't know where the salary cap can head from here because these quarterbacks are making all this money. Can fans continue to support this? And
no, not for much longer. Not for much longer. The way the recession is and everything else.
Yeah.
The homelessness, there's not enough people that can afford to fill up a 80,000 person stadium 18 weeks or 17, 16 weeks in a year, and paying double, triple, quadruple what they used to.
Yeah, no, it's a sad direction we're heading. And
there's no fix though. These idiots, you can't just, it's not like the next set of quarterbacks. Yeah, we're going to max you at 5 million. Well, that's not fair. He's getting 50 million a year. I'm bound to 5. I'm not playing. And they would do that, those bastards.
Yeah, well, they went from 20 million to 50 million in a year.
That's what I mean. That jump is in it. Deshaun Watson ruined the NFL scheme.
Yes.
And you know what? Not even Deshaun Watson, the Browns, the idiots that paid him. They ruined the market for life. Life. Way to go, dumbass.
Yeah, it's stupid, and I don't know where we're headed, but
I hate the Steelers and I hate the Browns. Bunch of losers. Ruined everything. Always wreck everything for me.
I hear you. But I guess our time is up. You're off to work, and I'm off to do chores and get ready for a
great weekend.
Yes, and I will be putting little clips up all weekend long, and we'll share the scores, and you can follow us online. And oh man, I'm so excited!
I'm excited for you. I can't wait for you to give me all the updates. Good luck. Cheer loud. Have some fun, man.
And we'll be back Monday morning live to talk about all the weekends, going ons, the NFL, the NHL, provincial volleyball, and hopefully we're down to one game on Sports Select.
That's right. And hopefully we're still in it, baby.
Yeah, because that would be great. That would
be great. That would make Monday very fun.
That would be, yeah. So anyway,
awesome.
You have a great weekend.
You too, buddy.
In the backside Monday morning.
All right. Good luck this weekend. See you, Tyson.
Thanks,